There you go, gents. Brand new water heater. 40 gallon. Installed on 325. Last one lasted about 15 years. So we'll see how long this one lasts. The lines going in had to be these lines had to be replaced. They were all corroded, so you had to solder copper joints and stuff like that. You had to drain the old one completely so you can get it out of here. It's heavy, you know. Then you had to get this one put back in place up here. So it's good. It's all set. That's good for 15 years, and then you'll have to replace it, but the water lines will still be good for those. Those go every say, it just, you know, there's other water lines that should be replaced too, connectors like to your washer dryer and stuff like that. I've got other plumbing-ish things to do in this house if I have to, or I mean if I wanted to. I should do them, but anyway, it's nice to have that done, you know. So that project is done. Now we're going to, it's going to be a very nice day in Vegas today. 73 degrees. We should probably load up the mountain bike and do some mountain biking up in the Spring Mountains, but I promised the dogs, you know, because of the water heater, you know, it took me a day to get all the parts. And then, you know, get them back here, and then I'm trying to, did I do it the same day? I'm trying to think. Either way, I'm trying to think if I did it the same day I got the parts. It was a fucking trick, man, to do that shit. Well, I had to. One thing I had to do is definitely shop for a water heater. This one here's $489, plus a friend of mine got 10% off of that. So, you know, like $440 or whatever it is. So there's some parts that I do have to bring back. Got this copper pipe. This about $27 for that 5-foot length. You know, we needed to have that. I actually bought another one, smaller one, from Home Depot because I had to go back and get that gas line, the yellow thing there. The other one was difficult to get off, and by the time you got it off, replace it. You know what I'm saying? It's probably crimped. So went to pick up that one. I got it for half price because it was open bag, so that was kind of cool. And was able to get everything squared away. Put sealant on a lot of the fittings, the water fittings. That you didn't have to. There was a gasket on them. So, but I did put a small amount of sealant on these gas fittings, shit like that. So, man, it worked out slick, man. It's nice to have that project done. I'm gonna be, there's that mattress I'm gonna throw away. There's some drywall behind there, extra sheets of drywall. I'm gonna toss them out. So the problem is you have to wrap that mattress in plastic. I'm gonna get rid of this mattress over here too. I'm not sure when. I gotta get the plastic, and then you can just put them out curbside and they'll take them. Anyways, we're gonna walk these dogs. I promised to walk the dogs, so that's what we're gonna do. Take a little walk. I got both dogs out now, so. Where's your sister? Little bastard sister of yours. She's over there eating his spilled dog food for the last. When the female's in heat, he doesn't eat very well, and whatever he does have in his food, he usually spills it all over the ground. So the female is fixing all that, but cleaning that mess up for me. Dickie! Coming? Of course she's fucking coming. You think I was born at night, Dad? I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. I'm coming. They're going for a little walk. Hey, come on. These guys get so fucking excited, you can't get the clip on. Down. Down, down. Okay, come on. Hey. Slow. Slow. Whoops, sorry about that. I think that angle might have been a little too low. Shit, it's fucking... If we broke our streak, had to, the dogs were in heat. Water heater. Kind of takes up your time, gentlemen. Shopping online for the heater. Trying to get the best price you can, cheapest one. You had to buy a torch, solder, flux, fittings, new lines to come into the water heater. Cold water coming in, hot water going out. You had to shut the water off at the street. The valve to close the water coming into the hot water heater was toast, corroded. Morning. Don't worry, friendly dogs. I'm not afraid. You have a good day. Man, what a trick. Oh, the whole price for everything was about $730 with the discount. All the parts. Well, let's see here, a little bit more than that. Right in that range. I got to bring back that copper gas line. That's $30. So 700, but I had to buy another one. 715, about $700 once I return everything. No, not bad. Install it yourself. If you had someone install it, it probably cost $500. I didn't price it out. We're not doing it. We weren't going to do it anyways. I mean, even if it's $300, that's shit you got to do yourself, guys. I don't know how much they charge for delivery and shit. I went and pick it up with my Jeep and the trailer, the Trinity quadruple rail trailer. Yeah, with the trailer and the Jeep, the front of the trailer does dip upwards, and the rear of the trailer does dip down, of course. You know, because the Jeep is so high. So that's an 8-inch down. So I may look into a 10-inch down. A 12-inch down would level it, but that would be kind of foolish to see that big thing on the back of your Jeep like that. You gotta be thinking of ground clearance too. I mean, when you put the hitch receiver in, you usually leave it in. So you don't want to have something down there 12 inches, even for that matter, 10 inches down would be a little bit too low. You could always take it off, but when you're 4x4ing, man, it's such a nice thing to have that done. Oh, the SWAT team came in and picked up a dude from my house, bad guy. I guess he assaulted some females, so they picked up the female that he assaulted and him from my house, but they had to do a search warrant and check all the houses, all the rooms, make sure there wasn't somebody else that was assaulted or whatever. So they had to break a door down, so I got to replace that door too. Yeah, the lines going in to the water heater, the cold water coming in was all corroded. I was going to loosen it just to see if it was bad, and I didn't turn off the water yet, so I just turned it a little bit and it broke off and water was squirting everywhere. So I had to run out and turn the water off, which I did instantly, so no damage. I was able to shut it off quick enough. Good boys. They like going for walks. They love walks. The female there's out of her cycle, so we can take them, both of them again. They can hang with each other now too, so Bucky missed his pup cup at Dairy Queen last night. I only took the female, so we'll have to get him a puppuccino today, maybe. And a little bit of walk. Tomorrow is the last day. I can go down to ordered some bullets from Bass Pro 22 long rifle. I had a rewards balance that I wanted to use up. The rewards balance is used up now, of course. As long as I would have used the credit card. They were going to terminate the credit card because I don't use it. You know, Bass Pro has got, to be honest with you, they pretty much got nothing but junk down there. I mean, they've got good guns and shit, but the rest of their shit pretty much sucks. A lot of their shit sucks, let's just say that. Whoa, slow down. Well, this dude's got that. He's got that truck, that what do you call them there? Catering truck, or you gotta have permits to do that shit nowadays. That thing's been parked there forever. You don't even use it. You have to have a permit. Good money in that. There's good money in that if you get a good location and shit. That's why those guys do it, man. They can make. I could probably. I have no clue, but I would dare to say on a good weekend at an event or something, they could probably have 10,000 in retail sales. These guys are just loving life today. The dog, the male dog, I took him off the chain. He didn't need to be on the chain the last couple of days. But every time I would leave to go to work or whatever, he would hide because he'd be thinking that he's going to be put back on that chain in the backyard. But they're good now for 6 months. I should make a note of that on my calendar. What is this, March? Next September, October, she'll come into cycle again. The male will let me know when she's in her cycle. And that's when you have to keep them separated.